Hello students, welcome to Bridge course once again. In the previous videos, we were discussing only about the maths. Basic tools required for physics. Already we have discussed, that is enough now. In this class, let us start the new chapter for physics, that is zero chapter for physics, that we are calling physical world. Physical world. Students, nowadays science require day-to-day life. To every step of the life, science is required. So in this session, let us go what is the meaning of science, what are the branches of science, and how to define physics, and what are the fundamental forces in nature, that we will see in this class. Let us go students. First concept is science. Science. Simply students, science means the study about nature. It is a study about nature, or in broad way we can define science is a systematic organized knowledge obtained through observation and experiments. What I said? Science is a systematic and organized knowledge obtained through experiments and observation. How to define? It is a science is a organized systematic knowledge. Organized systematic knowledge. Systematic knowledge. Organized systematic knowledge obtained through observations and experiments. This we are calling science. ವಿಜ್ಞಾನ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥಿತವಾದ ಜ್ಞಾನವನ್ನು ವೀಕ್ಷಣೆ ಮತ್ತು ಪ್ರಾಯೋಗಿಕವಾಗಿ ಪಡೆದುಕೊಳ್ಳುವುದನ್ನು ವಿಜ್ಞಾನ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಎ ಆರ್ಗನೈಸ್ಡ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ಯಾಟಿಕ್ ನಾಲೆಜ್ ಆಬ್ಟೈನ್ಡ್ ಥ್ರೂ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆರಿಮೆಂಟ್. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ಸಂಘಟಿತ ಹಾಗೂ ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥಿತವಾದ ಜ್ಞಾನವನ್ನು ವೀಕ್ಷಣೆ ಮತ್ತು ಪ್ರಾಯೋಗಿಕವಾಗಿ ಪಡೆದುಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು ನಾವೇನು ಕರಿತೀವಿ? ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಸಿಂಪ್ಲಿ organized systematic knowledge obtained through observations and experiments. This we are calling science. But students, science can be classified into two categories. Simply see here, science can be divided into two categories. One is biological science, second one is physical science. How this is? Science can be divided into two categories. One is biological science. Next one is physical science. ನಾವು ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಜೈವಿಕ ವಿಜ್ಞಾನ, ಭೌತಿಕ ವಿಜ್ಞಾನ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತೀವಿ. ಬಯೋಲಾಜಿಕಲ್ ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಫಿಸಿಕಲ್ ಸೈನ್ಸ್. ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್, let us see what is the meaning of biological science and what is the meaning of physical science. That we'll see now. See here, simply get this: science is the organized systematic knowledge obtained through observations and experiments. Remember this. What we said? Science can be divided into two categories. One is biological science, second one is physical science. Shall I write here once again? Look at it. See here. Science can be divided into two categories. One is physical science. Physical science. Next one is biological science. Biological science. Let us see. Let us see what is meaning of biological science. Biological science. Biological science means the branch of science which study about the living things. Here, what is biological science? The study about living things, that we are calling biological science. The study about living things. Living things. Study about living things, that we are calling biological science. Andre ಜೀವಿಗಳ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮಾಡೋದನ್ನ ನಾವೇನು ಕರಿತೀವಿ? ಬಯೋಲಾಜಿಕಲ್ ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾವ ಜೀವಿಗಳ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಾವು ಅಧ್ಯಯನ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಆ ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ನಾವೇನು ಕರಿತೀವಿ? ಬಯೋಲಾಜಿಕಲ್ ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಬಯೋಲಾಜಿಕಲ್ ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ಜೈವಿಕ ವಿಜ್ಞಾನ. ಯಾವ ವಸ್ತುಗಳು ಸಜೀವ ಅದಾವ ಆ ವಸ್ತುಗಳ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಅಧ್ಯಯನ ಮಾಡೋದು ನಾವೇನು ಕರಿತೀವಿ? ಬಯೋಲಾಜಿಕಲ್ ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಫಿಸಿಕಲ್ ಸೈನ್ಸ್. Physical science. Physical science. Students, ಭೌತಿಕ ವಿಜ್ಞಾನ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. Physical science is the study about non-living things and properties and behavior of non-living things. What it is? The study about non-living things. The study about non-living things. Non-living things and properties and behavior of non-living things. Properties and behavior of non-living things. See here. ಈ ಭೌತಿಕ ವಿಜ್ಞಾನ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಿರ್ಜೀವಿ ವಸ್ತುಗಳ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮಾಡೋದು ಮತ್ತು ನಿರ್ಜೀವಿ ವಸ್ತುಗಳ ಗುಣಧರ್ಮಗಳ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮಾಡೋದು. ಅದನ್ನು ನಾವೇನು ಕರಿತೀವಿ? ಭೌತಿಕ ವಿಜ್ಞಾನ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. Physical science is the study about non-living things along with the properties and behavior of non-living things. Non-living things ನಾವೇನು ಕರಿತೀವಿ? ನಿರ್ಜೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಲಿವಿಂಗ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ನಾವೇನು ಕರಿತೀವಿ? ಸಜೀವ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಬಿಹೇವಿಯರ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಟಿ, ಗುಣಧರ್ಮ ಅದರ ಗುಣಧರ್ಮ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. Next students, we divide science into two categories. One is physical science, second one is biological science. Again, the physical science can be divided into two categories. Physical science can be divided into two categories. One is physics, second one is chemistry. See here. Physical science again divided into two categories. One is physics, second one is chemistry. But in this class, let us go only about the physics. Only about the physics. Shall I go? See here. Physics. How to to define this physics. In what way can go the physics? Students, physics is the branch of physical science which study about nature and the laws of nature. Simply, the study about nature and the laws of nature, that branch we are calling physics. How to write? It is the study about nature. It is study about nature. Study about nature. Study about nature and laws of nature. Laws of nature. Study about nature and laws of nature. Physics ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಭೌತಶಾಸ್ತ್ರ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ನಿಸರ್ಗದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಮತ್ತು ನಿಸರ್ಗದ ತತ್ವಗಳ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. How to say? Physics is the branch of physical science which study about the nature and the laws of nature. ನಿಸರ್ಗ ಮತ್ತು ನಿಸರ್ಗದ ತತ್ವಗಳ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಅಧ್ಯಯನ ಮಾಡೋದು ನಾವೇನು ಕರಿತೀವಿ? ಫಿಸಿಕ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ, ಭೌತಶಾಸ್ತ್ರ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್, in physics there are lot of branches are there. So many branches are in the physics. Let us see few branches in physics. Students, few branches in physics are the branches of physics. The branches of physics. Branches of physics. Branches of physics. Let us see one by one. Branches of physics. One branch, that is mechanics. Mechanics. Thermodynamics. Thermodynamics. Next, optics. Optics. Electrodynamics. 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 Quantum mechanics. Quantum mechanics. So many branches are there. Let us see only the few branches. What are those few branches of physics? One is the mechanics, thermodynamics, optics, electrodynamics and quantum mechanics. Students, in the first PUC, we are discussing about the mechanics, thermodynamics. Mechanics and thermodynamics especially. Then the optics, electrodynamics, that we are learning in second PUC. The quantum mechanics we will learn the higher study. Simply, so let us take what is mean by mechanics, what is mean by thermodynamics, what is mean by optics, electrodynamics and quantum mechanics. Let us see the few introduction about the mechanics. Students, simply mechanics is a study about the motion of body. The study of motion of body, that we are calling mechanics branch. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ವಸ್ತುವಿನ ಚಲನ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮಾಡೋದು ನಾವೇನು ಕರಿತೀವಿ? ಮೆಕ್ಯಾನಿಕ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಯಾವ ವಸ್ತು ಚಲನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತದ ಆ ಚಲನೆ ಬಗ್ಗೆನ ಅಧ್ಯಯನ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವೇನು ಕರಿತೀವಿ? ಮೆಕ್ಯಾನಿಕ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. Then, what is thermodynamics? Thermodynamics is the study about heat, temperature, energy and interconversion of heat into mechanical energy and mechanical energy into heat energy. Here what I said, thermodynamics, the branch of physics which study about heat, temperature and interconversion of heat energy into mechanical energy into heat energy. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಶಾಖ, ಉಷ್ಣ ಮತ್ತು ಉಷ್ಣ ಶಕ್ತಿಯನ್ನು ಆಂತರಿಕ ಶಕ್ತಿಯಾಗಿ ಕನ್ವರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಹಾಗೆ ಆಂತರಿಕ ಶಕ್ತಿನ ಉಷ್ಣ ಶಕ್ತಿಯಾಗಿ ಕನ್ವರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಆ ಬ್ರಾಂಚ್ ನಾವೇನು ಕರಿತೀವಿ? ಥರ್ಮೋಡೈನಮಿಕ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಯಾವ ವಸ್ತುವಿನ ಶಾಖ, ಉಷ್ಣ ಮತ್ತು ಉಷ್ಣ ಶಕ್ತಿಯನ್ನು ಆಂತರಿಕ ಶಕ್ತಿಯಾಗಿ ಕನ್ವರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ, ಹಾಗೆ ಆಂತರಿಕ ಶಕ್ತಿನ ಉಷ್ಣ ಶಕ್ತಿಯಾಗಿ ಕನ್ವರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ, ಆ ಬ್ರಾಂಚ್ ನಾವೇನು ಕರಿತೀವಿ? ಥರ್ಮೋಡೈನಮಿಕ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್, optics. Optics. Optics is the study about light and behavior of light, or the branch of physics which study about light and properties of light, that we are calling optics. Optics ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಬೆಳಕು ಮತ್ತು ಬೆಳಕಿನ ಗುಣಧರ್ಮಗಳ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವೇನು ಕರಿತೀವಿ, ಆಪ್ಟಿಕ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ಇಸ್ electrodynamics. Simply students, electrodynamics is the branch of physics which study about electric and magnetic phenomena. Electric and magnetic phenomena associated with the moving charged body. The study of electric and magnetic phenomena associated with the moving charged body, that branch we are calling electrodynamics. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರೋಡೈನಾಮಿಕ್ಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ವಿದ್ಯುತ್ ಕಾಂತೀಯ ಯಾವ ತತ್ವಗಳ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವೇನು ಕರಿತೀವಿ, ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರೋಡೈನಾಮಿಕ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ಇಸ್ ಕ್ವಾಂಟಮ್ ಮೆಕ್ಯಾನಿಕ್ಸ್. ಕ್ವಾಂಟಮ್ ಮೆಕ್ಯಾನಿಕ್ಸ್ ಮೀನ್ the study of motion in micro, that is the study about the microparticles. Microparticles mean what we are calling electrons, proton, neutron, those are the microparticles, alpha particle, beta particles. The study about microparticles, that we are calling quantum mechanics. See here, this quantum mechanics you will learn in upcoming classes. I mean you will learn in the higher study. Only the four branches are which is important for physics, that is for first PUC and second PUC. For first PUC, we are learning about the mechanics, thermodynamics. In second PUC, we are going about optics and electrodynamics in detail. So this is what science, definition of science, branches of science, again the physics along with the branches of physics. After the students, after this, in the nature, there are some forces are there. That is fundamental forces in nature. Fundamental forces in nature, that we will see. What are the fundamental forces in nature? Let us see students, fundamental forces in nature. Fundamental forces in nature. Fundamental forces in nature. ನಿಸರ್ಗದ ಮೂಲಭೂತ ಬಲಗಳನ್ನು ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಫಂಡಮೆಂಟಲ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮೂಲಭೂತ, ಫೋರ್ಸಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಬಲ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ನಿಸರ್ಗದ ಮೂಲಭೂತ ಬಲಗಳು, ಫಂಡಮೆಂಟಲ್ ಫೋರ್ಸಸ್ ಇನ್ ನೇಚರ್. ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್, there are four fundamental forces in nature are there. First force is gravitational force. Gravitational force. Gravitational force. Second one is electromagnetic force. Electromagnetic force. Electromagnetic force. Third one is strong nuclear force. Strong nuclear force. Strong nuclear force. Next, weak nuclear force. Weak nuclear force. What we said? There are four fundamental forces are there: gravitational force, electromagnetic force, strong nuclear force, weak nuclear force. Gravitational force ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಗುರುತ್ವಾಕರ್ಷಣ ಬಲ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರೋಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನೆಟಿಕ್ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ವಿದ್ಯುತ್ ಕಾಂತೀಯ ಬಲ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಂಗ್ ನ್ಯೂಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಸಬಲ ಅಣುಬಲ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಸಬಲ ಅಣುಬಲ. ವೀಕ್ ನ್ಯೂಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ದುರ್ಬಲ ಅಣುಬಲ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. Just students, I want to give the introduction where these forces are exist. Students, let us talk about the gravitational force. The gravitational force that exists between any 2 point masses. I mean, any two objects are there. This is one object, this is second object. In between two objects, a force is exist. That force we are calling gravitational force. This force we are calling gravitational force, right? In detail about the gravitational force, we will learn. A separate chapter is there for first physics, PUC first physics. That is gravitational. Gravitation chapter is there. There we will learn in detail about the gravitational force. Just remember now, gravitational force exists between two bodies. ಈ ಗುರುತ್ವಾಕರ್ಷಣ ಬಲ ಎಲ್ಲಿರ್ತದ? ಎರಡು ವಸ್ತುಗಳಲ್ಲಿ. In this nature, every objects are attract together. Every objects are attract because of what? Gravitational force. Right? Now students, electromagnetic force. Where electromagnetic force is there? See here, if any charged particle is moving, there electric and magnetic phenomena are associated. When charged particle moving in magnetic field or in electric field, there two forces are available. One is electric force, second one is magnetic force. I mean, the magnetic force is arises when charged particle moving. ಯಾವಾಗ ಒಂದು ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಮೂವ್ ಆಗ್ತದ ಅಲ್ಲೇನಾಗ್ತದ ವಿದ್ಯುತ್ ಕಾಂತೀಯ ಬಲ ಅರೈಸ್ ಆಗ್ತದ. ವಿದ್ಯುತ್ ಕಾಂತೀಯ ಬಲ ಉತ್ಪತ್ತಿ ಆಗ್ತದ. ರೈಟ್? ದಿಸ್ ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ಲರ್ನ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ PUC. Right? Then strong nuclear force, sabala ಅಣುಬಲ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. Students, we know about the structure of atom. So, right? Atom is a very small size. Inside the atom, nucleus is there. Inside the nucleus, protons and neutrons are there. Right? The protons and neutrons hold together inside the nucleus. That force we are calling strong nuclear force. That force we are calling strong nuclear force. I mean, this strong nuclear force existed only inside the nucleus. Electron ಮತ್ತು proton ಇರ್ತದ. Electron ಮತ್ತು proton nucleus ಒಳಗ held ಆಗ್ತದ. ಯಾವ force ಆಗಿರ್ತದ? Strong nuclear force ಆಗಿರ್ತದ. Right? Weak nuclear force. Weak nuclear force. This weak nuclear force exists when a atom or a material undergo nuclear disintegration. When nuclear disintegration possible, I mean in nucleus breakup into alpha particle, beta particle or gamma particle, their weak nuclear force arises. ದುರ್ಬಲ ಅಣುಬಲ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ತದ? ಯಾವಾಗ ಒಂದು ವಿಕಿರಣದ ವಸ್ತು ಡಿಕೆ ಆಗ್ತದ, ಡಿಕಂಪೋಸ್ ಆಗ್ತದ, ಅವಾಗ ಏನಾಗ್ತದ? ವೀಕ್ ನ್ಯೂಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಅರೈಸ್ ಆಗ್ತದ. ಸಿಂಪ್ಲಿ weak nuclear force can be arises when a radioactive material undergo nuclear disintegration. That force we are calling, I mean, the force exists during nuclear disintegration. That force we are calling weak nuclear force. Students, gravitational force, electromagnetic force, strong nuclear force, weak nuclear force. Four fundamental forces are there. But among four fundamental forces. Which is the strongest force and which is the weakest force? ಈ ನಾಲ್ಕು ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಒಳಗ ಯಾವುದು ಸಬಲ ಬಲ ಆಗಿರ್ತದ, ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಸಬಲ ಬಲ ಆಗಿರ್ತದ, ಅತ್ಯಂತ ದುರ್ಬಲ ಬಲ ಯಾವುದಾಗಿರ್ತದ? In this nature, the strongest force is a strong nuclear force. Which is the strong force in the nature? Strongest force is nothing but strong nuclear force. Strong nuclear force is the strongest force in nature. Right. In this nature, weakest force is the gravitational force. Weakest is nothing but gravitational force. Gravitational force ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ನಿಸರ್ಗದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾಲ್ಕು ಮೂಲಭೂತ ಬಲಗಳನ್ನು ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಒಂದನ್ನು ಗುರುತ್ವಾಕರ್ಷಣ ಬಲ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ, ಗ್ರಾವಿಟೇಷನಲ್ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ, ಇನ್ನೊಂದನ್ನ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರೋಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನೆಟಿಕ್ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ, ವಿದ್ಯುತ್ ಕಾಂತೀಯ ಬಲ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ, ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಂಗ್ ನ್ಯೂಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ, ಸಬಲ ಅಣುಬಲ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ, ವೀಕ್ ನ್ಯೂಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ, ಇನ್ನೊಂದೇನು ಕರಿತೀವಿ, ದುರ್ಬಲ ಅಣುಬಲ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಈ ನಾಲ್ಕು ಬಲ ಒಳಗ ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಸಬಲ ಬಲ ಯಾವುದು? ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಂಗ್ ನ್ಯೂಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಫೋರ್ಸ್. ವಿಚ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ವೀಕೆಸ್ಟ್ ಫೋರ್ಸ್? ಅತ್ಯಂತ ದುರ್ಬಲ ಬಲ ಯಾವುದು? ಗ್ರಾವಿಟೇಷನಲ್ ಫೋರ್ಸ್. But 2 marks question is there. Mention the strongest force and weakest force in the nature. Strongest is the strong nuclear force, weakest is the gravitational force. So remember this point, students. We will continue the next video.